My mother forced me to live as her dead son Mikey for 9 years, stripping me of my name, gender, and childhood, just to heal her imaginary grief. Now she's under full psychological evaluation and barred from contacting me while the courts investigate years of fraud, identity theft, and child endangerment. I was 6 when the Barbies vanished and Hot Wheels filled my toy bin. Mom started calling me Mikey, her miscarried son. She only smiled when I played along. She buzzed my hair and made pancakes, but never asked what I wanted. My Sunday dresses disappeared. I slept in NASCAR sheets, my nails clenched tight under the covers. I learned early being loved meant being someone else. Aunt Rebecca stopped visiting. That's when I started feeling invisible in my own home. My kindergarten teacher asked why I signed Matilda on my art. Mom laughed, told her I was playing make-believe. That night, she threw away all my drawings. She replaced them with photos labeled Mikey's first day. I stared at those frames every morning, trying to remember a boy who never existed. At school, I stayed quiet. At home, I rehearsed a lie. I stopped asking about my name. The silence became safer than the truth I once knew. The day I got my first period, I thought I was dying. Mom found the blood-stained pajamas and screamed. She said, "You're ruining Mikey." She dragged me into the shower and scrubbed my skin until it burned. Dad stood outside the door silent. I begged for help, but he whispered, "She's fragile. Just do this for her." That morning, my identity bled out with my innocence. I learned to fear my own biology. I never felt clean again. At 13, I asked for a bra. Mom laughed so hard she cried. She said Mikey didn't need one, and locked my request in a memory I couldn't erase. She threw my developing body into oversized hoodies and taped my chest for family photos. Dad adjusted the camera. I stared blankly. At school, they called me it. I avoided gym class and mirrors. Aunt Rebecca sent a birthday card addressed to Matilda. Mom tore it up before I could read it. When I turned 15, I wanted to cut my hair in layers like other girls. Mom forced me into a buzz cut instead, said Mikey always had short hair. I cried quietly in the bathroom as strands fell. She handed me a baseball cap and said, "Mikey looks handsome now." At school, someone called me a freak. I didn't argue that night. I buried my last diary, the one where I still wrote "Dear Matilda" beneath the crawl space. Mom kept a Mikey wall in our hallway, photoshopped images of birthdays that never happened, awards I never won. Every time I questioned something, she pointed at it and said, "Don't disrespect your memory." One day, I found her sewing a baseball uniform with Mikey's name on it. I asked about my high school schedule. She snapped, "Mikey's homeschooled now." That night, I stared at my reflection and mouthed, "Matilda." It felt like speaking someone else's name. The day I turned 16, I pulled out a yellow sundress from a plastic bin I'd hidden under the stairs. I put it on and walked into the kitchen. Mom's face turned gray. "Take it off," she barked. I said, "My name is Matilda." She grabbed scissors and slashed the dress, screaming, "You're killing Mikey again." Deb backed away. I called 911 with trembling hands. That call ended the lie. The state took me that night. I couldn't finish the whole story in this short. The full story is on my channel and link below.